What do you mean it's too powerful? That picture's not very big. Oh, whoops, hold on. Copy image. Whoa. Find a smaller picture, apparently.
Currently, we're sitting on the pole.
Too, because I know he'll appreciate the car. Oh, sorry, it's called the T005.
Nick is gone.
Oh, rip Nick.
Hey guys, my sound and iRacing malfunction. I'm not sure what's going on. Like, it's all gone.
That is unfortunate.
That happens to me every so often. All I ever have to do is disconnect it.
Good.
I think it's because I use Bluetooth headphones, so.
927 horsepower LSX 454s down in that bitch.
Oh yeah. We need that. We need that thing.
We need that thing for real life cup cars. What the fuck?
The Hendrick Motorsports track attack car, they take to certain, like, you know, autocross competitions.
Has 907 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't put that in the stock car?
Yeah, we can't get more than 600 horsepower in a stock car. What a bunch of bitches.
Hey,
literally more tarnished. Literally more tarnished than an Elden Ring main character.
I cannot hear you over everybody else.
Did you tell me to change my gear last night?
No.
Okay.
You wanted to try
that's
a setup.
Try the iRacing's whatever setup.
I'm gonna be honest, SK.
I don't have any sure setups.
I love that Camaro body style. I really do, but I cannot stand flames.
It just reminds me of the Jeff Gordon
This
car.
is our pole position qualifying lap right here.
Probably why they did it. He was the road course ace.
He's also the one that instructs everybody, the instructor for the track attack program. You can actually rent these cars. And it's virtually it's the body from William Byron's 2019 Charlotte Roval car, the body, on a next-gen chassis with a 950 horsepower motor and a 6-speed.
That's beautiful.
It's fucking wild. This is where Rick Hendrick got his idea for the Le Mans. Was his guys building this car.
Why don't they just take that car?
Because NASCAR wanted to be in on it. They wanted to showcase it.
What a perfect way for NASCAR to announce we're going to high horsepower again.
Oh God. If only the OEMs would allow it.
High horsepower, no underbody?
Yes,
no,
please.
The underbody wouldn't matter. I mean, it already
you
doesn't
can buy
on
you can buy one of these cars and they build it for you from Rick Hendrick for $205,000.
Ah, damn! I was
That's
like, hey, hold on a second. I could go to the track with a Hendrick car.
No, it's not. You have your options between the 627 horsepower LSX 455 engine, which comes with a Chevrolet backed warranty, or you have the R07 engine that creates over 850 horsepower.
With no warranty.
With no warranty, which is virtually a NASCAR engine that's hopped up and actually does a thing that's the thing that the R07 had.
actually
Basically-
potential.
Unrestricted cup crate engine.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing, though. Is actually, like, it's not really necessarily a restriction.
Whoa.
And making the horsepower is
Why are
not
we
the problem.
loose?
One of the biggest concerns that
Why
some
are
of the
we loose?
engine builders have is keeping the motors
What
alive at
the hell?
750 horsepower for 500 miles.
That didn't feel normal.
I mean, we used to do it all the time at 800.
I mean, yeah, it's like we didn't have a problem when I'm pretty sure some of these guys were putting close to 900 to 1,000 depending on the track.
Yeah, but, well, the big
And we
thing
had
is...
one engine roll then too. Yeah.
Well, the big thing is also, believe it or not, those motors were actually making a lot more horsepower than what they said they were back then. Because of so in the 1980s, they actually Robert Yates. There's an article about. I'll find it because I remember him telling this story at PRI one year. They found at basically the Darlington scrapyard that they found a old Wood Brothers car that was wrecked at Darlington, and they just threw it, it just got destroyed. They took the motor out, fixed it, and just added the parts that they found the part numbers on. It created 997 horsepower.
We're sliding them wheels. I didn't mean to lock them up. That's not good.
Now, see, what's crazy is like, so even better, the 426 Hemi that came in the Superbird, that was rated at 425 horsepower, and back then was
that's a lie.
505. They, Engine Labs went and picked up only had 9 miles on it. 426 Hemi Challenge, or Hemi Cuda, that was a drag option. That was rated at 500 horsepower. 9 miles on it. That's all. It was in the museum, Dodge had it. They let them take that motor out and put it on an engine dyno made over 1,100 horsepower.
See, if we just had unrestricted engine rules on Cup right now, I think we would never have a bad result.
Oh, you would have somebody go out and blister the world. You'll be turning into cubic dollars.
Yeah, but they would also be destroying engines. Like,
No, you wouldn't. If you did unrestricted engine rules, man, I can build a 300-inch modular Ford making 2,000 horsepower that you wouldn't have to maintenance till probably maybe after 5 races. Jen's twin turbo Hemi, we don't have to do anything to it except for maybe change oil every 6 months, and that thing creates 3,000 horsepower on a safe tune-up. We don't have to go to hell, dude. We haven't pulled the valve cover off in probably months. Things are a little bit different now. People are smarter.
Things are more durable now if you build them right.
No, it's not necessarily more durable. It's more of we're smarter and we know, what to do.
Well, what
how
would
to
you
do it.
suggest to do to make the engines have better competition?
Honestly,
At a higher horsepower?
actually, you know what? Horsepower is not the thing. If we went to a bigger stroked engine, if we went to like a 400-inch motor versus a 358,
So,
put the
okay,
bigger,
does that have to do with compression and stuff?
No.
That's the distance that the piston travels up and down.
So the thing is, like, if we added more stroke, RPMs would drop. We would probably get on the same more horsepower, but your torque band would go from maybe 2,000 RPM, which is where they're at right now, to almost like 5 or 6. So NASCAR motors are big bore, short stroke. Those 358s are not an overboard 350. They are actually an overboard 400 with a stroke of basically what you'd find in a 283 Chevrolet. Like, you know, it's tiny, itty bitty little stroke. Tiny, 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 tiny. Hence why they get the RPMs. In all honesty, in full out, like, drag trim, that 358 combination bore and stroke combination NASCAR runs, Pro Stock Truck was running 15 years ago when they were turning 11,000 RPMs without breaking anything.
Yellow flag.
They don't
caution.
turn that much because they want to make sure that those engines last 500 miles. And with the single carburetor and the cast iron intake and everything else, you can't, you know, the cylinder volume just, or the volume of air and fuel just can't keep up with the RPM. So they keep it about 8,000, you know, 8,500. But if you were to increase the torque on those cars,
Sector 2 is
short track
1.4 off the base.
and intermediate track racing would be wild. They would get up, they would have a lot more ass. So horsepower is speed. Torque is elapsed time in
¿Por
the
qué no
racing
los
world.
dos? That's fine.
Yep. Torque,
Horsepower is how fast you hit the wall. Torque is how far you take the wall with you.
yep, pretty much. Yeah, so torque is how fast you get to that horsepower. Horsepower is how fast you can go.
Okay, then give me all the torque.
It's, yeah, exactly. Give them all the torque. It's funny.
That's why the
because
87s are lifting the wheels off the ground on this track with the right setup.
which is crazy because of like you know, to compare it to drag racing cars, you take a 400 horsepower big block, or so we'll say a 500 horsepower big block, in the same car as a 525 horsepower small block, same weights.
It's that corner up.
Which car wins in a quarter mile? Believe it or not, it's the big block with the less horsepower, but it has double the torque.
So I'm just now looking at Shane's car. It's beautiful.
I made that in like 20 minutes.
Hell yeah, that's a better
Do me a
lap.
favor though.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Back on it with this
I could. I'll do it tomorrow. Can you remind me tomorrow? Because I'm just kind of walking around my house now.
But like having the Chevrolet emblem in the design is pretty good.
That is actually an iRacing template.
Huh.
Yeah,
That is
my,
actually one of the pre-made templates
my
in
purple
the
tear, or my
paint
pinkish
file.
tears
you
are a
download
whole
on
bunch of Chevy logos.
And honestly,
Because
if you
we,
wanna-
Nick or Alec or Mayo wanted me to do the Jeff Gordon Flames like what's on his Gen 6 car
Alright, that's
on the
end of
next gen,
qualifying.
but we looked, and I even showed Shane. We looked, and
They looked really bad.
and all the, even the ones that like won like paint of the week or paint of the, you know, whatever, it just to me looked like a 7-year-old drew them. And there was no way I can make that car look good. So I was like, nope, not doing the flames. I've got a better idea. And I thought of that, and I'm like, ooh, this will work. And I knew I could incorporate his pink and the FanFuel blue. And like, I was like, that, there it is. That's it. That's what I want to do. Boom, boom, there it is.
Oh, we still gotta move my number on the taillight on my Buick.
Yeah, fuck you and your
Alright,
tail.
guys, I gotta go to bed.
Good night, Bryce. I'm about ready to join you. But I'm actually not going to join you. I'm just going to join that club of going to bed.
That means it's gonna be,
To get to where I am, we have to book a flight to either Portland or
Doesn't matter.
Boston.
That's a felony, and we're not going to go there.
it is, me, Shane, Rob, and Alex, and possibly Nick. And that's it.
it'll still be fun. Practice it tomorrow. Hopefully
Two,
it'll be 15 minutes.
it'll be, 2 Arcos, 2 87s, and a next gen. And Rob is flat flying right now.
Shane is 100% looking to get his overall win tomorrow. He's just practicing being alone on track.
Oh, actually, sorry, real quick, Alex, the reason why these motors can't last 500 miles of high horsepower like they did back in the 80s and the 90s is because they're no longer made out of cast iron anymore.
Wait, really? Are they made out of aluminum?
No, compacted graphite.
Fuck it, make them last longer. It'll be.
No, the thing is like, compacted graphite is super lightweight and super durable, but cannot handle a lot of stress, which doesn't make sense. It's the same thing as like, okay, so like titanium. What's funny about titanium is titanium is quote considered one of the strongest metals, right? But when titanium breaks, it shatters. I used to have titanium valve springs, and when one of those fuckers broke, it was like dust. There was nothing left of it. When they broke, they fucking broke. Compact graphite, same thing. Like I will never be able to use a compacted graphite iron block in a drag racing application, ever.
It is kind of like, because I'm a machinist, it's kind of like high-speed steel end mills versus carbide end mills.
Yes, exactly.
High-speed steel is
Better lap.
not going to last as long. It's not going to last as long over time, but it handles stress of an initial impact. If the tool is not moving, better than the carbide. The carbide lasts longer over time, but if you even tap a part with it and it's not spinning, it will shatter.
Why do we use it?
Because as long as this tool is moving, it's actually better.
No, honestly, I would. The thing is I would say lighten the cars up, make them weigh about 3,100, 3,000. Because that's always been also a big bitch about now. They're complaining about these speeds. They're complaining about these speeds and the wrecking and everything else. And I'm like, well, because your guys' fucking cars weigh fucking 4,000 goddamn pounds. Minimum weight on a NASCAR is what, 3,450, I think?
So,
You know, there's a reason why in NHRA now in drag racing, no car over 3,400 pounds is allowed to go.
Oh, really? I think
is allowed to go faster than a 750 in the 40 because of at that point you are no longer a race car, you are a ballistic missile.
Alright, Rob's gonna be on the outside.
The heavier cars are not safer. It's always been a well-known
I forgot
fact.
to do
You
classes,
can put,
so that's
you know, you
unfortunate.
take something the same
it's not
size.
The actual race. There's only 4 of us that have gridded so far. Is
Basketball
Nick gonna join us?
versus bowling ball. Throw a basketball at a wall. What happens? Throw a bowling ball at a wall. Your
60
wife is
minutes.
pissed.
The track temp is 25.
Nick is
the air temp
in
is
here. He's on my
24 Celsius.
relative.
Yeah, he's right behind me.
Oh.
He's talking to somebody on the phone.
Oh,
probably.
he hadn't posted a lap. That's what it was.
But
Stay behind the
so
safety
yeah,
car.
I think they need.
Right
If they
column.
lighten the cars and keep the horsepower, the speeds won't be such a problem.
I don't know the pace.
Well, I think the car's still plenty safe at the weight it is.
Yeah.
But once again, I state though, still, if they go any faster with that weight, it's not necessarily the safety of the driver inside the car. It's the safety of the driver that's getting hit by that 210 mile an hour brick.
Well, I mean, we saw what happened with Carson this last week. So
I mean,
NASCAR's
you've
too worried
seen.
about it.
I've seen cars that weigh 2,600 pounds hit each other on a road course going 190 mile an hour, and each driver got out like nothing happened. And the
So,
cars weren't
I
even that
don't-
badly damaged.
I don't ever want to not be striving for the safest car that we can put on the track, but also these guys know the risk when they strap themselves into the race cars. So I think.
Well, it's also that. It's also people too. You know, I have seen 180 mile an hour cars that weigh 3,700 pounds mow down a concrete wall. and go through it.
Richard Petty did it at Darlington.
At that point, you've also got to worry about fan safety too.
I think after Buscher's wreck this past week at Charlotte, or 2 weeks ago at Charlotte, I think that this is the safest car that we've seen so far.
It is the
as far as
safest
fans.
car.
And I don't think we need to worry
is.
about this particular car getting up in the air enough to get into the grandstands either.
But mowing down a
Okay, mate,
wall
get ready.
in the infield could cause a problem too. You know, like all those people in the infield. You got to take on. You got to look at all those considerations, all those
Left
facts.
in a second.
You
Yeah.
gotta take into all those considerations. Imagine, you know, that car doing 210
Left side.
mile an hour
Clear left.
and getting spun into the infield and going right through that barricade. Just because it hasn't happened, it doesn't mean it won't. And that's where you always got to have that mentality. And Alex, you work at a racetrack, you know those. That's why you've got to have all those mentalities. Is just because of you, like,
Come on, baby.
organizations have to care about the what ifs, because if not, it can bankrupt them.
Left side. We're clear on the left
You know,
side.
if a stock car goes into the infield and kills 5 people, NASCAR's bankrupt.
Cold tires.
Oh, shame. Let's see if we can get those places. Got a car on your left.
I can't see them ever happen.
Hold your line.
Just because you can't see, the outside walls have the safer barriers, yes.
Most of the inside walls do too.
Most of the walls do too, but still, once again, they're only doing 180 mile an hour, 190 mile an hour. Imagine 210, 215.
You got a car on your left.
You now just
So I'm just
Still there.
you
We're clear on
have
the left side.
okay, what's up? But once again, you got to take all that into consideration, the factors, and that's why they do. Unfortunately,
Oh, Terry's about to
and
dust
that
me.
also what's fucked up
On the right.
is yes, racers.
Hold that
you know,
line.
We know
Clear on the right
risks and
side.
everything else, but somehow or another, an organization gets sued when a driver dies, and they always have to pay out some kind of money. Even though they've signed every waiver known to man, they've signed every which thing, but somehow or another, they still end up paying a settlement every time. Every time. NASCAR, NHRA.
Tomorrow.
It is on.
This is fucking stupid.
It is on. Yep.
It just.
He's on your right. We are clear on the right.
What
Engine
the
heater,
fuck?
damage healing will be on. And Mayo, I know you got stuff to do with your grandfather or whatever, but be by your phone, because I may have to exit the session, log out of iRacing, log in, register you, just in case the lobby fills up, which I doubt we're going to get more than 25 drivers, but just in case.
I hadn't had that happen all session, and it happens in the fucking race.
Yeah, same here.
Nick just died too. Me and Rob are the only two that haven't spun or anything yet. Knock on wood.
I just about 8 minutes.
Ooh. Not
Rob's
sure.
going to be extremely hard to defeat because he's found something that is 6 seconds faster.
Yeah, me, my fastest ever lap is 3:56.6.
Damn it. What is my issue right now?
I just took the Glen setup and trimmed it out.
Focus.
Oh, speaking of road course racing stuff, Rob, are you gonna be free on Sundays?
It just depends what all I have going on here. I have to figure out exactly what this quadrant I'm at is going to be like schedule-wise.
Yeah, because Kyle's gonna try and show up to as many as
On
he
the
can
left.
in the Lotus 7 guys that
Your left side is
are
clear.
interested in teaming up with him.
V2.
Probably. At the very least, if I can, I'll try to make the ovals.
This is actually awesome. This would be a lot of fun if we had 30 cars out here.
Yeah, I fucking would try it. I went on the 2 more Discords the other day trying to say it, and once again I got all the same stuff. Oh, I just did 24 hours of Le Mans, no thanks. Or I'm not doing that
Wait,
in Cup
what
cars.
have they been calling you?
So is this
Gap behind's
something
increased to 4.6.
Something like the Pocono race during the long?
No, I think it's more of next year when everybody's going to be up in the hype of them actually going to Le Mans for legit. It would probably be a bigger thing, but
So, if we do get the track attack car before then, instead of doing a next-gen series, we could probably put the trucks and the ARCA on. And just have
Okay, Shane, our refueling window will open after 20 minutes and closes at about 44 minutes.
Nick quit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm gonna try and get you down to down to obvious.
he's probably still dealing with those stupid ass dogs of his mom's.
What'd you say, Alex?
Which time? Because I've said 2 things.
The last thing you just said.
I said I'm gonna try and catch you, but Rob's out of my fucking league today.
Rob's out of everybody's league.
Oh, give me a few laps.
So he's like, fuck that guy.
I don't know what the difference between the outlap from leaving the pits and a rolling start was, but it just did not want to drive the way it usually was.
You're gaining on
I like the rolling start.
The gap is 7.7 seconds.
Do we want to try and do it single file though?
Might make it a little easier.
We'll probably do a rolling start, but it's definitely going to be gridded by class.
Well, if we get anything like that that race we won yesterday on the start, we were 5 wide and the Dunlop chicane, screwed.
We're 5 wide in the Dunlop chicane with these cars. We're in trouble. Don't care how good of a driver you are.
Oh man, I really wish iRacing would give me an LMP3 car. That race
Got the
seems...
new Radical.
Fuck that piece of shit. I bought it. It's fun, but it's not. It sucks at the same time. If we do anything with an open cockpit, I'll probably do the HPD. That car's fucking fat to the bone, and it's only $3. Just like if we do GT3, I've got a certain select amount of GT3 cars selected, and 2 of them are the, you can run the new Lord
Leader has
Legacy.
just done a
Guys that have
3:51.
a lot of money. They can go buy the Legacy and still be competitive. Because if I tested out the Legacy Ferrari, it's still faster than shit. It's faster than the new one. Either that or I just drive it better. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I'm driving like shit.
You're still catching me. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah, I was spinning for like the last fucking 300 yards of this lap, and I finally spun after I hit the fucking curb on the last one.
My second lap was the fastest one, which is
I've been
not.
working. Oh, sorry.
Okay, Shane.
It's not typical for this car. The first lap is always the fastest in this car.
I'm working with
Well,
a few
you-
other groups about us doing a multi-class endurance oval race.
I thought we were gonna try and do that with the next gen trucks.
Well, actually,
I'm
believe it or
coming
not, I've
for 'em.
actually got them kind of convinced to do our, we're going to be the main people to put it on, but I've got a couple other leagues that would come and join us. I think we're going to do our 2 league cars, the 87s and the Gen 6s.
Ooh.
I just had to make it a little
Where at?
interesting, didn't I?
Pocono
Probably Pocono.
for
But I think-
1,000 miles, right?
Actually, I think we're probably going to do a straight like 8 or 10 hour race. Team race.
If you guys are wondering, I'm topping out at 211 by myself on the back.
So am I.
Yeah, dude, you're pulling away on the backstretch.
I am too, but I'm in the 87.
Yeah, the ARCA car will out mile an hour the next gen by a mile.
I'm only getting up to 207, so I'm gonna have to see what the hell you're doing.
Well, and see, this is one reason why I fucking argued with Nick. I didn't want the fucking... I wanted the chicanes.
The reason that we
The
didn't
gap in
want
front
the
is now
chicanes, though,
2.5
is
seconds.
If we can get a pack of cars, we can have drafting.
You can have drafty with the chicanes. Trust me, it's still a very long ass straightaway. But if, believe it or not, you can sacrifice so much time in the final section and with handling just to get top speed. Because believe it or not, 211 versus 207 is almost a second, 2 seconds in the Mulsanne straight without the chicanes. He's already got a 2-second advantage on you. Just in the straightaway.
SK,
Yep.
are you still watching this, or?
Oh yeah, I'm watching.
I'm driving like trash right now, so he's gonna beat my ass anyways.
I'm watching that pretty car that I painted. It's so fucking pretty.
Which one?
No offense, but Shane's, he's my second favorite car I've painted so far for the league. No offense, my favorite one is the Gen 6 car I painted for Rob. It's his Miller time scheme that he runs in the 87s, the red and white, on a Toyota. And
Yeah.
I made everything line up so nice, it looks so slick, it's so simple.
You get a car on your left, clear left. Nice one, Shane. Good pass. Nice front.
I don't know when we need to do it, but I'm going to put on a 24-hour race with the 87s. At the time.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. You're leading. That's the fastest lap. You've just done a 3:47.
I don't know if the 87s would be the best choice.
Well, it's the only handling car, so.
The 87s and the COT are the only handling stock cars.
Honestly, if we did, it just depends on like what our fast repair limit is going to be.
I could have made that a
unlimited
race, but
fast repair.
he needed to know that
Oh,
I'm
God,
new,
hopefully.
I'm better.
Yeah, but once again, then it would be that's the problem. It would be a shit show. But also, if you don't have a certain route,
The guy
you
behind.
may
The
It's
just-
got
gap's now
straight line speed, but it
5.8.
can't corner for shit.
I'm not worried about that because we'll have to figure out if we want to do caution or not.
That's a lot of pacing, dude. We would only want one caution lap.
Yeah, see, what we're trying to figure out on the Pocono deal is if we do like 10 hours, are we only going to throw cautions?
Oh,
like
you're talking about
every-
Pocono. Okay, not this track.
No, even dates. Oh yeah, no, this no cautions.
Yeah, I was like, that's way too much pacing, dude.
It's an endurance. Now, see if it was a road course, or even in the oval, no cautions. And even if we did damage healing, no cautions. Anything can happen. That front pack may fucking wreck, and you know.
Yeah, so that's why it would be called the 24 hours ahead.
We would need to get a little bit more standing with other people. Because I told Mayo, and I told, Shane was involved in this conversation. I yelled at Nick the other day when he started thinking of special events. I go, our next public special event that we're going to try and recruit for and make public needs to be somewhat cliche-ish. It sucks, I hate it, but it needs to be something that people are, it's better to get 90 to 100 people in here, even though it's not something we do in the league. Like if we do like an actual endurance race.
Bathurst 1000,
Even if we run the V8 supercars and do Bathurst, if it's something, or we do GT3s and the LMP2 at Fuji, get a lot of people in, and then the thing is like after the race, you have 9 or 10 guys go, man, you guys, this was fun. You guys know how to know how to throw a party, I'll come race in your guys' league with you. I'll run the 87s. I'm free on Fridays. Or I'll run the Gen 6s. That's what you know, the thing is to get the most amount of people as possible for your first couple special events and get people enjoying the special events and then start doing off-the-wall crazy shit. You know, I don't want to do like next gen Daytona like everybody else does, but you know, a group, their first one was the Xfinity cars at, I believe, they did like a 400-mile race in the Xfinity cars somewhere, and it was very popular. They had like 70 guys trying to qualify. It was the first ever event, but it was something that everybody enjoyed. It was something that got, you know, that people liked, people have attention. And then after a couple more, then they did like a, you know, then they did like a sprint race, you know, like a dirt sprint car thing. And then now they did a bunch of, they did like the 87 to the COT at like Watkins Glen. So like
That last lap was at 3:48.1.
Because once you do a couple bullshit, everybody's been involved and they're in that special events Discord, you start throwing more, you know, you start doing some of these, you know, these normal everyday special events that people enjoy. If they enjoyed it, they're gonna do whatever the hell you throw at them. I mean, it's just like our league guys. I've got 5 or 6 guys in this league right now that will, if we say that we're dropping all of our cut stuff and build, you know, going to run fucking Mazdas and Formula Vs, they're literally gonna ask, what track do I need to buy? They don't care.
The Mazdas on anything, and I'm driving. It's my favorite.
Well, I'm just throwing that out. Like, honestly, I could say, hey guys, we're gonna go run
is now 10 seconds.
IndyCar instead. They'll be like, what IndyCar am I buying? So they don't care.
Well,
Like
unless
they are
got
in it
some
just because
strategy,
they like
I think
racing
I want
with us. And that's exactly what we need to keep doing and keep building and keep
But
getting,
it's not
because
over
if then
till
if we
it's
throw
over,
these
right?
events like this one and not a lot of guys show up because it's just not very thought of an aspect right now.
I think if we keep doing this will be a popular.
It will. This is going to be a staple of ours, but our next few special events are probably going to be semi-cliche. Because I thought about doing the, you know, because iRacing's not doing it this year. And I've already contacted a few people. I was like, who wants to mimic the Fuji 6 hour? And I've already had a couple leagues go, dude, you put it on, I'll bring every one of my guys. And then we'll put it all over the place. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we'll try and plan it for around Christmas time.
Let's do it.
Do the Fuji 6 hour.
You tell me the track, you tell me the car, I'll be there.
You know we
I
will.
also need the date too, so I can, you know, make sure I have that time.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not going to be at work, yeah, I'll be there.
Well, because I said something, you know, I was like, I go, how cool would it be to do some of the older GT3 cars and the HPD like they did back about 10 years ago at the Fuji, you know, the Fuji 6 hour. They're like, dude, we'll run it. We'll at least run the GT3s. And I'm like, yeah, I bet all my guys would probably run
If we do the HPD in
HPD.
anything, FanFuel guys, we're going to run HPD.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. It's the fucking cheapest car. It's a damn $3 car. So will I. Like, I would. Oh, I love the way it drives. By far, my favorite prototype on the game.
212 on the Mulsanne straight.
I absolutely love how it handles.
For no reason.
Honestly, in a couple months, we could probably run a race at Le Mans with the GT3s.
All right, Shane, you've used half your fuel.
Because nobody runs the Ford, nobody runs the McLaren, nobody runs the BMW. So we can add other cars. We can put the HPD, we can put the Delar, we can put the LMP1. So we could have like 4 classes on the track at once.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
That's actually been a big
Quickest at
thing.
the moment.
the Mazdas and some of the free cars. So if we did the Mazdas, the TCRs, and the GT4s, we would have a fuck ton of people. And honestly, if we did an endurance race just in the Mazdas, it would be
that
insane.
car around the Nordschleife combined would be extremely fun.
Yeah. Now, like, honestly, if I were to pick a track for the Mazdas, we would have to pick a relatively not so large track. We would pick like something like the size of no bigger than Watkins Glen.
Laguna Seca.
Yeah, Laguna Seca, Lime Rock,
Sonoma.
even Sonoma. The Cup course at Sonoma would be good. Honestly, Daytona Road would be okay. The Roval with the Mazdas would be a fucking blast.
That's the only car I enjoy driving around that.
I just gotta say, I'm glad I'm only 15 seconds behind the next gen car. Makes me happy.
Yeah, dude, like, goddamn.
You're kicking my ass, but I'm driving like trash. Would you
Everybody's
mind
beating me.
sharing your setup tomorrow?
It's like, I don't wanna... I mean, I'll do it after. Definitely, but... I mean,
The gap behind is now
I
15
can.
seconds.
it's one of those things, like I said, with the Michigan setup, it's like, I share it. Like in a
You know
Michigan
what's-
race, so I was like, I don't think
You know
anyone
what's
can drive it.
crazy is the next gen can compete with a GT3 at this track. Just unfortunately, it can't do it on fuel.
Nah, man, I've got like 4 laps
You
left.
can limit fuel on those cars.
Well, how about this? Tomorrow during like the open, we're both on, just remind me and I'll just share it with you.
Okay. So.
I'm still trying to figure out what I want starting tire pressures to be at.
Okay. So we were gonna do for this event, just everybody share their setups so that people aren't afraid to race it.
Yeah,
that
so
nobody-
make sure you like resave it, save it as like Arga Rob or something.
Yeah, I got like 9 setups that I'm sharing for all 3 cars.
Just
Which
make sure when you share it, the initial name of the setup is the car class, so people can find it easily.
yeah.
Well, you'll only be able to share your car classes setups. Share-
I know, but when you look at shared setups when there's multi-class, it shows every setup shared.
Oh, well, never mind.
Now you click on it, it says can't load setup, but it just makes it easy when it says next gen 87 Arca, so you can click on which one you want.
Since this is not going to be the 9-hour option of this race, it'll also keep competition close over 2 hours.
Me, you, and Shane actually figured this out when we did that 1-hour session a while ago. Shane was about half a lap ahead of me by the 1 hour mark. So by the time the 2 hour mark comes around, we should be pretty close to this. Me anyway. I should be pretty close to getting lapped by Shane by the 2 hour mark. So there will be cars all over the track. By the end of the race, we'll be spread
Yeah,
out across the whole
hopefully.
track.
Because Tyler agreed to broadcast it. Because it's going to be a public session, so I'm hoping more cars will be in. I just gotta come up with the $20, so if one of you guys wants to go, hey, I'll send it to him instead, that'd be great.
I will have to look at my bank account, but I think it might be a no for me.
I might be able to scrounge some cash.
What do you want it in? PayPal, Venmo?
I think he'll accept Cash App.
Well, I could just give you the 20 and you give him Cash App.
Yeah, we might be able to do that. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Plus, it's still a maybe. He's in the middle of an Apex tournament. And his health is not exactly the greatest sometimes. So, depending on how far he goes in this Apex tournament, he says he might or might not do it. He'll let me know. I said, if he does, great. If not, then probably sometime this week we'll get together and we'll go do like a post-race, broadcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's always post.
Yep, and we'll just put it on Shane's channel or,
Actually, yeah, let's do that. We can put it on my channel. Of course, if it comes to it, like if your guy can't broadcast it, then for sure we can do a post and we can put it up on my channel.
Yeah, we can just go back to the start of the race.
And I'll throw that on the Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, there's 100 different options. Because at the beginning of the season, we talked about doing post-race broadcasting anyway for all the races. But some guys really wanted, some guys were just hardcore into wanting to do live. And but the cool thing about post-race broadcasting is if, let's say you're ever free on a Tuesday, and that's when we post-race broadcast the 87s. You could join us in the broadcast booth, and we can get your perspective as you're racing that race. And we go through, we talk about it as the race happens.
It'd be cool to even do that with every driver.
Yeah, each driver. Yeah, everybody
available, of course.
Yeah, everybody gets a chance to be on there, and we go through and we talk about it. Because how many times? Oh, I don't know why that caution was out. Be like, oh, that caution's coming up in about a lap. Oh, there it is. That's me flipping upside down right there.
Yeah. Oh man, if it was post for All American ARCA's broadcast, the things I would have to say.
Yeah, we've talked about it, but there's so many people that are just like, we want it live broadcast because my great-grandmother watches me race. She can watch you race on Tuesday.
My grandmother, not my great-grandmother, she probably would, I don't know if she would watch this, but my grandmother, she does watch my perspective. When I was racing All-American ARCA, she didn't really like the broadcast.
We're currently setting the pace.
Seeing anything of me, so...
Okay, Shane, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Well, and see, me and Tyler's talked about it.
The pit window is now open.
Each race, we're gonna... This is gonna come close to the season once I figure out, who my true rosters are. But each race, how, Fox has, oh, well, these are the in-car cameras for the race.
Oh, yeah, the FanFuel cam.
We're gonna have the FanFuel cam, and it's, and then, this driver is gonna be spotlighted more than anybody else, and, he's gonna be the one that's gonna get pulled in the booth, And granted, he's gonna pull the leaders in, he's gonna pull the person that's wrecked, but, at the same time, he's also gonna focus on one specific person throughout the entire race. And, hey man, you're running fifth. What do you got going for us? You're our in-race reporter this race. Man, I'm trying my fucking best. And, oh man, you're having a shit race. You're running last. Yeah, I've got nothing. It just depends on the track, the driver. It gives everybody in the league the ample time to spotlight all of our drivers.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa,
and
why
plus,
did everything turn wide?
And Tyler...
This is starting to darken up.
And Tyler is really good about paying attention to everything that's going on in the race than just, oh, well, the leader's got to lead by 6 seconds, and he stays on the leader the entire race.
I think my trading paints is resetting everything inside my car went white, too.
Hey, SK, how does this look visually? It is 8:41 sim time right now.
Okay, so that's basically...
9:41, actually.
This is basically when we want to end the race. We don't want to go any later than this.
Okay, so...
You'll have to back that up a little bit because we still got 30 minutes.
Yeah, we'll have to back it up a little bit for tomorrow.
So maybe 8-ish? 8 sim time?
Honestly, well, I'll probably do 7 o'clock sim time, and then we'll end 9 o'clock in the evening. No, you know what? We'll do. Yeah, I'll do 7:30 sometime at 1x. We'll end at 9:30 because it's 9:30 right now and it looks fucking magical.
Too bad these cars didn't have lights. This would be wild.
Which reminds me, October, I gotta look at our schedule of when that race is. Cause I talked to Ryan.
That's
about
halfway.
it.
Should be about 7 minutes of fuel left.
When is that race actually gonna be? October 7th. What race do we have October 7th? Fuck.
What is it?
It's our Watkins Glen race. I'm thinking about moving our Watkins Glen race to October 28th, where I have off for Halloween weekend. Because that race is going to be Watkins Glen's going to be a low car count race anyway.
We're running on
But
fumes,
I'm really
mate.
thinking
Props
about
this lap,
us.
please, Shane. We're quickest right now.
I'm going to move the October 7th race, and I want to get 5 or 6 teams together. Or at least 3 or 4 teams together, and I want to go do the ARC's 24 hours of NASCAR. It's a 24-hour race to Charlotte Roval in the next gen, the Xfinities, and the trucks.
What car are they sacrificing to only have 8?
It is the Xfinity. Hold on, because I actually helped build this. It is the Xfinity Toyota.
Big setup.
Nope. Straight up open. Even Ryan agreed, road course racing, open setup's the way to go on road course racing. Especially in
Alright, well,
endurance.
we might have to do next year.
Well, believe it or not, we did a test race for like an hour and a half, and I was in a truck. I was kicking the shit out of the next gens. I bet a truck will actually win the overall.
Let's do a truck. If it's anything like Shane's next gen car, I think
I think I've got the Chevy in it too.
So,
yeah, the
because
next
of,
trucks.
and I've already got a setup semi-built to where the shift light is your braking zone, too. At every point, or the lift zone. I have the gearing set just right to where no matter what gear you're in, like if you're in second, when the shift light, when you're in the infield, when the shift light comes on, that's when you lift and brake again.
tell me what gears that is, and I'll come up with something around it.
I will. Because I would love to go jump in that and bring about maybe 2 or 3 teams. And honestly, actually, if we
Very
want
little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
we want
Box
to give
this
a
lap.
truck team, and then if we want to try and dominate all 3 classes, that'd be fucking fantastic. Yeah, open setups, no cautions. 2 faster pairs. But everybody has to be C-class road. That's the one thing that that's one thing that he's requiring.
We got work to do, guys.
We got a little bit of work.
Hey, I'm C-class, right?
I'm good.
Oh, me and
see,
Shane got
I
work
yelled
to
at
do.
Riley because this week the trucks are at Sonoma. And I'm like, dude, that is an
Will that
easy
count?
way. Yes, it
Yeah, that
does.
counts.
Okay. Because it
Yeah.
usually just still shows the oval logo for me.
But see, okay, you have to be
qualified.
C-class. You have to be C-class oval to compete in it.
Okay.
But when you join and you finish it, it actually goes towards your road rating.
So it's
I like
qualified
that.
by the series, but it
Shit.
gives you the discipline of whatever you're racing as your safety and iRating.
That's just like the USF 2000. You have to be D-class road to compete in USF, but they run ovals, and you get oval ratings, even though it's a road rating series. And that's why I tell people all the time: is if you guys really want to boost your road rating, go run the NASCAR series. Don't give a shit about your iRating. Fucking finish last. Just race clean. Just literally have 0x. And boom, your road rating goes through the roof. Because of road rating is based off of how many turns, by how long you've been on the track, by what your incident points are. And then if you do it twice, and you go 0x and then 0x, it like triples. Like, you know, it just keeps on going.
The car behind's pitting.
How do you clear yourself up?
Track's clear. Push, push, push. White flag. You need to come into the pits to serve the penalty.
You sped in pit, didn't you?
I fucking was 1 mile over the damn thing coming in. Whoa!
And then he just blew the fucking Dunlop chicane.
Yeah, goddamn.
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
So he penalized himself back. Oh, you bitch.
Man, fuck you guys.
Just don't do it tomorrow. We're good.
I won't have admin powers tomorrow. I can't do shit.
I'm gonna give quite a bit of us admin power so we can boot people out pretty quick. There's gonna be quite a bit of admins, but we gotta make sure to be on the goody good system. I think, like, I'll probably give Rob admin powers. I'm gonna give a bunch of people admin powers because it's gonna be a public lobby, and we still want to have fun with this and be competitive, but we gotta make sure that we are on a ball to take care of the fuck sticks.
I'm sure SK knows what I just did, though, so...
Hey, if someone didn't clear the black flags, I would win this race.
I mean, I was sitting stationed for about a few seconds trying to, you know, get my car off the wall.
It's so hard.
I've still got one more lap to go here before
Honestly, if you guys decide to run the next gens for the 24-hour, you need to run Shane's paint.
Yeah. We need to make one. We need to make a car. We need to make a paint for all three. Well, we can test all three of them first.
Well, and then we'll get together and
Go ahead.
I'll get with all of our guys, and I'll go ahead and make a change in the 87 schedule to accommodate it. The problem is like I really wanted to avoid running October 28th because like that weekend I know I'm not gonna be free. I've got kids. It's Halloween weekend. There's no way I'm gonna be free. And that's kind of why I had it off. But you know what? I'll just take drop points that weekend. It's no big deal. You know, it's whatever. It's life. But I would much rather get a group of people together and get some teams built, and I would love to go run that race. I would love to go join and, you know, enter that race because I bet that would be a lot of fun.
I really would only do it just to show them what I'm really capable of in a car.
I just want to do it in spite of ARCs, but
well, yeah.
I will expect everybody to go in there in their best behavior, and anybody that acts like a jackass there will be booted from the series. We are better than that, you know. And like I've kind of warned Nick, because I almost booted. Nick almost got demoted and kicked out of here because of his Indy Arcsification. Like me and him had a serious bitch fest over that. I was like, you do realize that I still need ARCs for some things.
Yeah.
They are much bigger than us. They have way bigger community here than us.
For now.
For now. But the thing is, like, they've got ties with some of the biggest NASCAR iRacing groups going right now. eSpark, SXRL, ENEA, all those guys that have huge followings from the Xbox side that are now on iRacing, they are just massive. They are just huge. They are hard to keep up with. They know why I left. I left because I was just fed up with the bureaucracy and the bullshit. I wanted to do other things. And I left on good terms. Mayo, yeah.
According to Ryan, I left on good terms, and I'm welcome back if I decide to go back.
Yeah, but
because I talked to him about it all.
Yeah, me and Living had this conversation. Me and Tri-Strands had this conversation about you. What? Unfortunately, they do not know how to let shit go. Like, you still live up to your Xbox side of things. Because honestly, on Xbox, I wouldn't fucking race next to Mayo to save my life. No thanks. Fuck you. You suck. You're a demon.
Yeah.
You're an evil.
I knew once I got on here, it'd be different. But I needed them to give me a chance, and they never did.
And it has. You know what's funny is one time in the Facebook chat, they showed your picture of 3 wide when we were at Richmond, and somebody like shared it. I think it was like Riley or something. It was like, oh man, Mayo going 3 wide anywhere is scary. And I was like, oh, we went caution free that race at 250 laps, so fuck off. And they're like, what, really? And we
held that for 3 laps.
And I posted the results page. I go, look, 87s, 16 cars, 250 laps, caution free. And they're like, no fucking way. I go, dead serious, look at our incident counts. And they're like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, don't fuck with us.
Especially the ones that you never gave a chance to.
Well, and they're like, damn. Because of like, I was talking to Ryan about it. He's like, because I was talking to Cody about it. I jumped in a session that he put in like during the week when they were running their 87s. And he was just testing Atlanta, trying to get shit figured out, because they run fixed setups. And I went in, and he goes, "God damn, dude, you're getting good." He was like, "You're badass at these cars." I was like, "Well, we race them all the time, and I figured out how to race them." And he's like, "Man," he's like, "I just wish these guys would take it seriously, because their 87 races were shit shows, because they threw all the ARCS rules out the window. There was no rules, and there's that Friday night, 87 series was their palate cleanse."
Do you guys want me to do a drive-through penalty?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
It's just a practice.
Well, actually don't, because I really want to see how many laps you do in an hour. Let's just pretend you didn't get that penalty. Oh, and never mind. Oh, you're fucking upside down.
I'm black. It was black. What the fuck?
Yeah,
you're in the pits now.
I know. I had to reset it. The whole screen went black.
iRacing's new. You died screen.
I guess, yeah.
Dude, you didn't even turn the steering wheel. You hit that corner at fucking...
I was turning. I was slowing down.
180 mile an hour when you fucking hit the sand. That was fucking wild, dude. You died. Like, you legitimately died.
Holy shit.
I just hope Dale's okay.
Oh yeah, dude, I completely blew my entire braking zone. I was turning, yeah. I had it turned.
I'm sitting there watching you. I'm like,
oh yeah.
SK.
That's because it.
Did you
ground.
Did you rub it in Jeremy's face about how I led 46 laps out of 50 at Daytona earlier this year?
No, but Jeremy's not in the Facebook chat.
I just think it's funny. He mocked me about and how I don't know how to run a super speedway, and then me and Alex went and dominated that race. 1-2 almost the whole race.
For God's
Shit, you
sake,
taught me how to fucking super speedway race.
I am telling you guys right now, if I do not finish either the Gen 6 or the 87 Daytona race, I'm not racing all year long on this fucking race control. I'm done. I have yet to finish a super speedway race in all my career of iRacing.
All clear on pit exit.
Make up that time.
I don't know what to tell you.
I have the worst luck. It's not any. I'm just saying, like, I have the worst luck. I could be a second and a half back from the entire pack, and somehow I still end up getting fucking killed. It
Okay,
doesn't
Shane,
matter.
15
Like, I
minutes
have
left. That's
the
15
worst
minutes.
luck.
I don't know if I actually can.
I'm good at super.
Stick to my bumper like glue and see what happens.
And I'll probably still get wrecked.
Well, you never know until you try.
The one where I was leading like 15 laps, fucking, I got taken out by somebody. And then I had to start in the back. Once again, 10 laps later, taken out. 3 faster pairs later, here I am sitting in the pits with 10 to go.
Are you gonna join us for the COT at Vegas next Thursday?
I'm gonna try. Thursdays are kind of a really weird day for me because of most of the time that's when my kids get picked up, and then I do like to, you know, contrary to my wife's popular beliefs, I do like to spend time with her. As she's rolling her eyes at me right now.
Is it getting too dark to be watching now?
No, I can still see the
I know we can still see.
Yeah, the cars still look beautiful.
It is 10:15 right now, sim time.
I think we need to end just in case it's cloudy. I do think we probably need to end the race about 9:30.
I just did my best lap at 3:53. Holy shit.
Track temp is.
Now I could start the race super early morning too.
Yeah, but it's gonna get harder to drive the later into the race, and everyone's gonna be getting wore out.
If we done 5:30 in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning start time, sim time, we'll be done by 8 a.m. It'll still be super cool.
We could do that, I guess.
I guess it's gonna be where's the sun at? Because setting, it's on that straight where you go into the kink under the Toyota hybrid sign.
Rising, it'll be the entire going back to the finish line.
Okay, so let's not do rising then?
Yeah, we'll do sunset. That's fine. Or you know what? I could set it in the middle of the day and I could do custom temperatures. If you want me to put it at fucking 16 degrees, I don't care.
The temperature, the track temp will still rise.
Yeah, but if it's 60-some degrees, even if it's sunny, it still won't be hotter than 72 degrees.
No, I kind of like what we got going here.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll set...
It's getting dark now.
I'll set qualifying to the same time the day before. And then the race the same time the day after.
Well, we're doing 3 hours of qualifying. 3 hours of qualifying, so might as well just set it an hour earlier.
Yeah, it will. Like, so qualifying will be from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. in sim time on Friday, and then the race will be Saturday at 7:30 to 9:30.
Everybody's on what? Lap 12 and 13 right now?
Lap 13.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Ooh, now it's starting to get really dark on the screen.
Yeah. I'm starting to notice that my gauges do in fact have lights.
Yeah, I just watched it, and you're still spinning.
Rob has
damn
been
it.
on rails this whole race. I don't think he's had a slip up yet.
Oh, I've had slip ups.
Bad
I
ones?
just can't talk to people while I drive.
Yeah, I am slowly learning that tonight.
I've been off twice. Just trying to figure out what the limits are.
Yeah, luckily not, you know, because if I kind of had a yellow price sometimes, and I'm yellow next sometimes. But luckily enough, we'll have team chats come season. And everybody can break off into their team chats.
And that's where we do
Okay, Shane.
our
10
best
minutes
work.
to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Oh, they had to make up 30 seconds in 10 minutes.
But
As
I'm
you
still
guys
gonna,
know, I have a-
I'm still gonna make the rule that no team chats till qualifying.
SK, I got a question for you real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're alive.
What's
I'll
up?
I'll move to a different chat real quick. Try.
It's a stupid question.
That's fine. They're in the middle of a race, so let's move somewhere else.
Let's go to race control or something.
I kind of want to hear a stupid question.
They're gone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like we haven't been chatting it up the whole time already. This is basically just a glorified practice session.
Nah, I want the ARCA car to beat the next gen at least once.
I'm sure that a lot more people are going to be in next year tomorrow night if they show up as randos.
5 confirmed registered for the next gen, and 4 for the 87s, and 4 for the ARCA. I completely blew the chicane because I can't see it anymore.
How much time do we have left?
I think like 10 minutes.
8.
So, 2 more laps, 3 more laps?
It's kind of
2 more laps. Yeah, something like that.
All I know is the track's loosened up a lot.
Yeah, the track's getting really loose, and you can't see anymore, and Rob's gonna lap me here.
Skippies on this layout will be insane.
Take an hour. Get around.
No, they
Well,
had the
no.
Mazdas on the regular layout, an official last week for the C-Class series. It took 5 minutes, but it was a hell of a good time. I think my fastest lap was 4:56.
I'm not sure if it's the track's getting loose or because I can't see, I'm just way late on my braking zones and overdriving the corners and dying.
Nah, it's getting looser.
Yes. Yes.
Because I can't see anymore.
I'm not having a problem, but it might just be my driving circuit.
Oh, I'm running a 1060, so... And I have night blindness. I don't really do so well at night.
Alright, that's duly up for a 24-hour race.
Well, track's got lights. This does not.
There's some light around the track, not much.
It's not enough for me.
No, it's not
I'll be
enough.
all,
I really wish that
head-
this race was not.
I'll be all right with headlights.
I'll make it to him.
God, I fucking loved him.
What was the stupid question?
How the fuck did we set up the? How the fuck did we decide that we were gonna set up the Knoxville lobby for the trucks? I'm like, ah, here we go. Well, because secretly, I still run the truck program secretly behind closed doors. Nobody knows, but I secretly still run the program.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the truck series is honestly still my baby. It was the greatest thing I ever invented. That truck series is magical. Nobody knows that I'm the one that actually types the penalty report and gives it the tri-strand. I go back and watch the. He sends me the replay. I go back and watch it, and I send the penalty report. Like, that is my baby. I want nothing to do with ARCs. I don't want my name anywhere near there, but I will never let that truck series go.
What is the truck series schedule like?
Oh, it's fucking magical, man. It's such a beautiful truck series. It's Saturday nights.
Does it have like road courses, short tracks? And
We've
short
got.
tracks?
Actually, let me read you the truck schedule while you're racing, because it is fucking magical. Even the playoffs is magical.
I hate playoffs.
I know, but it's a magical playoff. Okay, so it went Daytona Auto Club, Las Vegas, Atlanta, Coda, Chicago, Martinsville, Bristol Dirt,
5 minutes
Talladega,
to go. This is good.
Darlington,
We'll be on the
Lime
podium
Rock,
if we can keep it together.
All-Star Race, Charlotte,
Gaining on
Gateway,
this guy. The gap's
Knoxville,
now 18 seconds.
Sonoma, Nashville Super Speedway, North Wilkesboro, Pocono, Lucas Oil,
I can still see.
Michigan, Richmond, Watkins Glen, Daytona. Here's the playoffs. Eldora, Kansas, Bristol for the first round of the playoffs. Second round of the playoffs, street course to be determined. It's still between Chicago Street and Long Beach. Yes, street course. Talladega, Rockingham. Round 3 of the playoffs.
Can't see crap.
Homestead, Myrtle
I can
Beach,
still see.
final, Irwindale.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
That's an amazing fucking schedule. Only thing I would love
Oh,
to see
no.
in the truck schedule is all the mile or the half mile.
That was a 3:46.9.
Well, we did 3 dirt tracks, so we did the one
All right,
that
Shane.
the
Lap
trucks.
times are pretty consistent.
Because like I threw
Oh, no, I get it.
yeah, Eldora was Eldora is the first round of the playoffs. That's what made my truck schedule so unique. Was everybody was like, what the fuck?
This is so bad.
I can still see.
I can still see too, so I'm good.
SK, are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh
no, he's
my
not.
god.
No, I actually just went to cockpit view. And see, this is why all my roll cages are painted white or yellow.
Whose car are you on?
I'm on yours right now.
I could still see.
Don't take me out, coach. I can still see.
Exactly. Hey, there's a wild Rob up. Oh no, that's a Terry. That's a Terry first.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my gosh, there's a Shane behind me.
I have made up 30 seconds in the last 10 minutes.
You're running 346s right now. That's why.
I know, but I am pushing motherfucking hard, bro. Last lap, my gap to Rob was 18 seconds. It is now 6.
The gap in front is now
I spent about
6.0.
a second stopping and blowing corners because you can't see shit.
I can still see, buddy. I'm coming.
Okay, the last final chicane you really can't see.
My gosh. I just died.
Are we gonna have at least 2 more laps too? Holy fuck.
So to be on the safe side, we'll have the white flag should come out pretty close to 9.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Oh, that didn't quite work. I tried to do a James Bond spin around.
It looks beautiful. I'm gonna have to do this with an actual car with headlights. Holy shit.
Oh, this
It's
track
just-
is so cool at night.
I would love to do this
Especially,
layout. I told them earlier while you were away that I would love to do this layout with the monsters.
actually, me and Nick want to do a prototype challenge in this layout with all the prototypes on the track. Every prototype ever built. So the Radicals, the Nissan, the Riley, the Corvette DP, the Porsche, the Audi, all of them.
That would be something else. Okay, it's just black. There's guardrails in black on the back side.
Yeah, good luck with the kink.
See,
I
I
died.
must have my rendering set differently because if I can still see out of your cockpit.
I mean, I can see. It's just very, very faint.
See, what's really cool about this track at night, if you notice, all the braking markers and everything are lit up, and it looks really cool at night.
Yeah, the problem is those are the only things lit up.
Yeah.
That's why I respect this track a little bit more than Daytona.
Oh, you want to talk about a scary racetrack at night in a 24-hour race? Monza.
Nürburgring.
No, Nürburgring's not really that bad. Monza, there are certain sections that even with your headlights is pitch fucking black.
Okay, Shane, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That was a 3:50.1.
I had to turn the lights off in my room so I could see.
Aren't you lucky that you're the light
Flag now.
switches
Okay.
close? Dude.
Oh shit, here comes fucking Shane.
Yeah, it's like right behind my red shirt. That's only because we're sharing this room. We don't have to do that else.
Oh, there's another lap. Oh no.
Oh my god.
There he pulls away. As soon as that freaking fourth gear hits the top end, man, it's gone.
I have no idea where I am right now.
Alright, I gotta start watching the track stuff.
I'm going strictly off of muscle.
Oh. Oh, I'm going on the straight.
Oh, this fun. This penultimate is, it's gone.
Yeah, I know. I completely blew through the whole thing. I pretty much went straight all the way through that. Oh no, this Mulsanne straight is so bad.
See how slow this is.
Got a little too excited there.
Oh,
Oh,
did you
and he
just blow?
blew it.
I got too excited there. Go ahead, Rob. You got it.
I was really hoping for a photo finish. I had my fucking hand on the print screen button.
It's not over yet. I can still fuck it up.
You only got 3 seconds on it.
Oh crap.
So we're looking at 32 lap race. I can't see the white lines on the back straight line.
He might get me.
I missed the Mulsanne hairpin and went full bore into the wall.
He's on your left. Your left is clear.
No! Oh, and he blew the corner. He's gonna get a time penalty.
Got a car on your right. Right side is clear.
Everything just went black.
Oh my god, I had to let that penalty go through. Holy shit.
Well done, Shane. Great win. You deserved that today.
Did it?
I died in the hairpin because I think I hit the grass when I.
Did it still give you the first place?
Yeah, I let the penalty all the way down to 0.
Oh, holy
I wasn't on the
shit.
gas that entire time, and then when I came out of the freaking last chicane, I was in second gear, so he almost got to me again. I had to blip it.
Can't see shit.
You really can't see shit, dude. I was so shocked that I was still staying on the track.
I fell off the track. That was definitely something.
I definitely could not do this.
Oh my gosh. I gotta take a look at that last lap.
If you just look at the replay to finish, you just see me just sending.
I
it
know
after
you
got
were
out.
okay, so you got sideways. That's also probably what helped me. Cause yeah, dude, I was like, why am I not taking off as quick? Look down. Oh, I'm in second.
Maybe you'll luck out and have a finish like that tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I'm saving this replay. That was a really good finish, dude.
Can't see shit all over the place. Yep.
Never thought I could drive a stock car in the dark.
I'm
Never thought I could drive it in the dark like that.
I'm just trying the damn finish line at this point.
I fell out of the track and had to tow.
So I cleared my penalty, and I felt bad. So that's totally why I rolled the car over and had to tow. Right?
That was wild. Look, that was a wild finish.
I really hope we have a finish like that tomorrow. That was fun.
Well, I'm gonna tell people unlimited healing damage. Just stay in it.
I asked my dad, I said, please tell me you saw that shit. And he said, it was dark as hell. I couldn't see shit.
What is the date for the 24 hours of NASCAR?
October 7th.
Okay. What's the sim start time, do you know? You'd probably not yet, right?
Dude, I'm watching this replay of Shane and Rob, and I can't see shit.
It's gonna be set for the same day, I believe.
Yeah, but the sim time.
Who knows?
Probably 3 o'clock, because that's when most endurance races start.
Yeah, I'll have to
24
talk to
hours.
Ryan and get with him. He's been so concentrated on his Dirt Dream, which turned out to be a great race tonight. I kind of watched the broadcast too. It was fucking killer. They put on a hell of a show.
Holy shit. That's how I finish.
My dad was like, I don't think I could have ever driven in that dark of lighting. He's like, how did you even do that? I was like, I just kept my eyes, I kept looking for the white lines all the way around, and then I always was looking for the reflecting marker on the corner. And I missed my braking zone in the the last set of chicanes, though, that's for sure. But I just kept it off the gas.
Oh, I was braking even earlier throughout. It's like I don't know where the corner's at.
Yeah,
there it is.
So coming to those last set of chicanes, I start braking right where pit road opens, and I just kept waiting for the really dark grass to turn slightly less dark.
Yeah, that's the same for me. I was just at that point I was more like, I kind of need to outbrake you a little bit here. So it is going to be interesting.
Tomorrow's gonna be fun for sure.
I'm going to the Charlotte Roval right now with the truck.
Well, everybody,
In a
I
test
hope you
session.
guys have a great night.
Y'all have fun.
That was
It's already
fun.
Tomorrow, so.
I will see you guys
I'm going to
tomorrow
bed
for
too.
the real race.
I will
See
be
you
in a
next
minute.
time.
But yeah, I'll start getting